What's up, my dudes? I'm fucking livid right now, bro. What the heck is this? So, Zach Osborne gets fined $7,500 for his little incident with Savatgy in Vegas on the last lap. They actually fined him for that. Oh my god. I don't know what side this is coming from. I mean, I guess that Savatgy protested this? I didn't even know you could really do this. Apparently, I thought this was only an MX simulator that's like protesting being a little whiny bitch, but apparently it's in real life Supercross as well. Oh my god, man. Like, okay, so AMA, if you consider, let me just, oh my god, I'm all over the place. I can't even believe this. I couldn't even believe what I was reading when I was reading this news story. So let me actually go in here and explain to you what they consider was like, you know, the rule that he broke there or whatever. So it's called like an A2 general offenses and penalties. So this is the rule is riding on or off the track at any time in such a manner as to endanger the life or limb of other riders, officials, or the public. Okay, so AMA, if you think that what Osborne did was endangering the life of other riders, then you better have fun. You're going to open up a rabbit hole right here. I tell you what, like, you had better find that year that Chad Reed hit James Stewart in Atlanta. You had better find, let's see, Jason Anderson in Las Vegas when he hit Reed, T-boned Reed off the track. That was way more endangering the life and limb of other riders than what Osborne did. So you better find Anderson for that. You better find Michael Lessie for when he T-boned, I think that was Tickle in that one corner. They may have actually fined him for that. But you better fine him for doing that. Let's see, there's 100 incidences in every race that is technically endangering the life or limb of other riders. Every time there's an LCQ race and somebody hits somebody on the last lap, you better fine them. AMA, you better fine them because they're endangering the life and limb of other riders or the officials or the public. So every single time in an LCQ, it happens damn near in every Supercross race. When they run into each other on the last lap and blow each other off the track, you better fine them now. Because apparently, that's what your rules are. So, if you're sticking close to your rules, you better fine them. And it's going to be a lot of fining. And a lot of people going, what the fuck is what it's going to be. Now, that right there with what Osborne and Savatgy, even though, I mean, put the whole championship thing aside, I don't even think that was not even that bad at all. I mean, what made it look so bad is the fact that Savatgy was hugged up the inside, and then he tried to take like an inside rut that like kind of turned him down in the corner, and Osborne was just simply trying to make the pass. He wasn't purposefully trying to T-bone somebody or take somebody out. He just was going for the title, dude. He was trying to pass him in that one spot. That's really the only place he could do it. And honestly, for what it was and everything, I mean, I think that was just a little love tap in comparison to what it could have been. I mean, there was that one in Arena Cross, I think it was like a year ago or 2 years ago maybe, where that one dude cut across in the last race and just absolutely blew that one dude out of the water. I can't remember. I think it was like that Jacob Hayes dude or one of those. It was like the last race, you know, kind of like the same situation with Osborne and Savatgy, and he just, I'm talking T-boned, and it ended up actually blowing out his like radiator, water cooler, something going on, and he was like leaking. Oh, it was like instant karma is the best thing ever. But I mean, like seriously though, AMA, if you're to that point where that was quote unquote too much for you and you have to find somebody, then you're opening up a door that I don't even think you realize how crazy it is going to get. I really don't. Every time anybody has ever hit somebody like that, you better find them. When Tomac in the Las Vegas race, when Tomac was pushing Dungey off the track, you better find him because that was endangering the life of or limb of other riders. So you better find Tomac for that. On 3 occasions, he kind of pushed Dungey off the track a little bit. So, I mean, heck, dude, you got to find him 3 times. Hell, that's probably like $30,000 right there. You better find him, AMA. if that's what your rules are. I mean, it's like the most gray area blanketed fucking shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, I can understand. Listen, now, when Michael Alesi, when he T-boned Brock Tickle that race, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember that, when he just, it looked like he just hammered the gas straight into Tickle in a corner. Pretty sure that was Tickle. Could have been Weimer. I think it was Tickle, though. But, I mean, he just came up inside on a corner, and it looked like he just, I mean, straight punted that dude. That right there, it's like, yeah, I can kind of understand, because that was obviously intentionally, I don't even know what was going through Michael Alesi's head on that one. I mean, he was, the only thing he could have been thinking was, I'm trying to hurt this dude right here. You know, there was nothing else that could have been going through his mind on that. So when it gets to that level, I mean, I can see where it's like, okay, we need to possibly suspend this dude for the main event, or, you know, something like that. And then if it continues to happen, then just go more about it. But it's so weird that they decide to fine Osborne over, like, not even really that bad of an incident. And, I mean, it was for the championship. And they're like, okay, let's fine you $7,500. Like he wouldn't do it again 100 times, and like anybody else wouldn't do it 100 times. That was the most legendary 250 ride I've ever seen. And here they are going to fucking ruin it with this bullshit. I'm glad he won. Oh, man. Like, now it's just, I'm so much gladder. If they would have took the championship away from Osborne, woo! I mean, I probably would have screamed, dude. Like pissed off. You just don't do that. He didn't even, I mean, oh, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I mean, one of the best rides ever on a 250. And then now it's, oh, he got, you know, fined for the way he passed Savatgy. And I don't know if that was Savatgy's doing on the protest. If it was, that is the sissiest thing I've ever seen somebody do. It's like, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, fining Osborne is doing nothing. It's doing nothing. It's not teaching him anything, because anybody would do it in a championship-type scenario, and it really wasn't even that bad. It wasn't like, I mean, I don't even consider what he did was a straight T-bone. I just think the way that Savatgy's bike came down and the way that Osborne was kind of trying to get around him, it made it look 10 times worse than it actually was. Definitely nothing to fine somebody over. Like, what, AMA? I don't know about this, dude. I don't know. But thank God they didn't take the championship away from Osborne. Oh, that wouldn't have been good, dude. That would have been, there would have been a hellstorm. If that, I'm sure just this has probably caused somewhat of a hellstorm, but so it says that, and I'm reading all this off of foxsports.com. This is just kind of like their main thing that they posted on it here. They said an appeal was logged by Osborne and his team against the decision, but it was upheld. So apparently they can't say, like, oh, what is this? Like, apparently the ruling is final, or whatever, however you want to say it, you know. But yeah, dude. That's ridiculous, man. $7,500 fine. And Osborne's laughing his way all the way to the bank, motherfuckers.